So here we are. We have a virus that is discouraging touch, right? In a world where we already have such little touch. This is tricky. This is really, really tricky. And some people in the community, in the cuddle industry, have spoken about protocols, ideas around this. And I'm just going to basically throw my arrow, just shoot and see how this lands with you all. I'm trying to take the best precautions, but also understanding that, there's a double-edged sword here. We definitely don't want to continue passing on the virus to vulnerable populations, and I'm concerned, because I don't consider myself a vulnerable population, nor my children. I see some of you, and some of you are. So here, and of course the other part is that we know that we need to build our immune systems, and in a world where we're just, hitting elbows and there's no more hugs as much, we're discouraging hugs, it's discouraging handshaking, discouraging touch. That's going to create a lot of also touch deprivation and touching, like anxiety. And so where can you go to get touched, right? And this is, again, it's tricky. So I know that my industry, I believe, is going to get a big hit. I think people are going to be scared to come and see us because of all this. And so again, I'm going to give you what I'm hoping to do. I still want to see clients. I still want us to move forward with making sure that we're getting touch and at the same time preventing transmission and doing our best to not touch people out in the world and stay away from crowds. Okay, so but yes, I'm still going to be seeing clients. So but this is what what I'm about to say is my commitment to all of you. And again, I'm always looking for suggestions and ways to do this better. So I'm also making a huge commitment of not touching anybody from this moment on. I won't be touching anyone that's not my client or my family. I think that's pretty good. So no more hugs, no more hand. I'm making a commitment to my clients and to myself and my family that I will not be touching anybody outside of my sessions or family members. And I think that's a pretty big deal, right? Just in that sense. And also we'll be staying away from large crowds. Today I need to pick up my kids from SeaWorld. I realized they're at SeaWorld outside at the water park. I think being outside is a little bit better than being indoors. But still, there's again this concern. My commitment, so here it is. And these are some things here I don't do. So this is kind of an upgrade for me. So but most importantly, I guess the air we breathe, right? Those of you who are not sensitive to essential oils, I will be putting thieves oil. Thieves is an oil that is, the recipe is based off of what helped keep the thieves during the bubonic plague healthy. They were around cinnamon and lemon and all of these spices, different spices that kept them healthy and kept them from getting the plague back in the day. So now this is something you can buy. I'm going to be making sure that my air is being sanitized constantly so that my clients know that at least in the air, bugs have been killed. So that's one. 2, bedding. So these pillows back there, every client will have a brand new pillow case. I will be making sure that is washed. My clothes will be completely clean. I will not be wearing my clothes from one client to the other client. That's also really important. I'm going to be showered. I usually shower before every session, but this time I'm going to be really conscientious around that, except for my hair. I think my hair is the one thing that probably won't be washed. Of course, my hands will be washed before session, and I will be sanitizing my space. So places where clients would touch will be clean, as well as my doorknobs and my phone. I have a phone sanitizer, actually. It's a thing. It's a thing where you can get one, FYI. They're used for sex toys, but I think I could put my phone in there and get my kids to put all their devices and sanitize away. So this space here that you see back here is only used for clients, and that feels really good. So I won't be having any family members or any other people. This is not a space that's being used by anybody but clients. That feels really good to know that you're coming into that space that people aren't here. I was gonna have that with me and I forgot. Shoot. I do have a mask, but it's not one of those medical masks. Shoot, I probably want to do another video and show this mask off. So I bought one of these masks that on the box it says, I was gonna bring it, I forgot. It says like it's for like dust allergy and the flu virus. It's I bought it when I went to Standing Rock a few years back, and they were saying that there was chemical warfare kind of things happening there. Do you remember that Standing Rock thing? Look, I'm touching my face. Oh no, I shouldn't touch my face. No touching face. We'll get to that in a second. So I should grab the Kleenex. Anyway, so we bought these just in case, we needed any kind of protection. And yeah, so I actually own a mask that's for viruses, and I haven't used it. So that is an option that I have available if someone feels like they would want me to wear that. And so I'm limiting my activities. So what I do every day, I go to the gym. I do have 4 kids. That's the part that's gonna be really tricky to get them to follow some protocols. And I just go to the store, which again, that's another thing. But I'm limiting any kind of events that have large groups of people. I have decided to postpone Cuddle Party. I was gonna start that up again, and other kind of group events. I do meet with a group of people, about 5 or 6 people, for breakfast on Tuesday mornings. I will continue that, but at a restaurant, and I don't know. That one I'm not ready to cancel, I guess. So okay, that's that. Those are my commitments to you all. And so my requests for my clients would be this. If you're sick, let's talk about it, right? So the coronavirus is, they're saying that it can manifest even like allergy symptoms, like a runny nose or cold symptoms. So that's why it's really tricky. We don't know what's going on. Flu-like symptoms are, up to being hard to breathe. So I'd like my clients, if they're feeling like they have allergy symptoms, we talk about it and we discuss kind of where they're at. We may request, so I'm requesting everyone to wash their hands before a session. I used to do that in my other space, but I haven't been as consistent, but now we'll need to do that. So washing hands. And if they are sick, or if they're manifesting any kind of cold symptoms, we'll mask them for sure. And that seems, and probably cancel. I hate that. But we really need full disclosure on both sides. If they have a mask, I'm gonna welcome people bringing masks to the session. Also, we would request that people bring clean set of clothes. So if you're, at work or you're coming from work, that you'd bring in a pair of clothes that you can change into. So you're not cuddling in your outdoor clothes. And my clients take their shoes off, but that will be another thing, making sure shoes are taken off. Hand washing before a session, I think that's obvious, but that's important. And then the next thing that's really important is you deciding, do you want me to touch your face or not? And so again, we're trying not to touch our own faces, but also, sometimes I do a lot of light touch around the face, and we'll soon figure out some boundaries around that as well, because I get it, but then at the same time that might feel really good because you haven't touched your own face. I don't know. I don't know, but that might be again a boundary we can discuss. I would advise that clients wash their hands before they leave, just in case something was picked up. And I think the last thing that's kind of important would be out calls. So if I have clients that request me to come to them or to go to a hotel, we'll need to talk about it. And then it's a conversation to kind of figure out the level of the risk and, who do you live with? How, do you go out a lot? I don't know, just kind of seeing spaces. Would you be willing to wash your bed sheets or bed blanket and pillow, whatever it is that you have lying on? Sometimes I fall asleep in sessions, so I guess for me, sleeping. Anyway, looking at just, again, what's the risk, right? What's going on with your space? So I think this is it. As I think about, I really hope I can continue working. This is one of those make or break things. If people stop seeing us, then our industry gets hurt. And this is not a thing I can continue. So let's see, I want us to ride this out well and healthy, and I hope that you all are healthy and stay strong through this next few months. And I'll continue making videos, of course. Okay. No, I can't even touch my face. I'm not supposed to. Kiss you, air kiss.